Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And usually it's from an individual basis. Everyone wouldn't prefer reading anything, and it's fine, and they're living their life and they're successful, which is okay, you know, it's a choice. So in this video, don't feel like if you're not a reader, I'm not imposing that you should start reading books or like this is the only way out. No, if you feel like it's not your thing, it's fine. But this video is for those who would want to start reading books and wouldn't know what copies to get or where to get them. Yeah. And let's begin with my first book. This is my first book. This is my first book. It's How to Be Successful No Matter What. This book I was given by my mom, and I've been with this book for the longest. Like, this is the book that I like ever since I was given. I I think 3 years ago, or like, it has always been in the house, and it's a book that I've always wanted to read. And when I start reading it, I reach at the middle, and then I don't read it again, and then when something tells me continue reading, and then I start again. Like, I've read this book, like, I can say 5 times without finishing. The final time was this year, where I was like, I'm picking it, I'm starting, and I'm finishing. Yes. And it's more relating to success with spirituality, God, and like how to reach maximum success as per your spiritual ways, you know. And yeah, this is a book, it's a nice book. I don't even know if you can find it, because my mom told me she was given back in the days in 2006. Where were you in 2006? Well, where was I was 7 years old. So yeah, the next book, when I finished that, I went to this one, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. One of the best books. If you'd want to start reading, I'll tell you to start with this one. Like, it's a very good book, and you can find it in ebooks, or even like if you're based in Kenya, there are places where I've seen within CBD, there are places where you can get copies if you don't want original copies. Original copies, definitely they're also there, and like bookshops. And yeah, so this is an original. It was a gifted book, and yeah, it's one of the books that I would want to reread again and again and again. Think and Grow Rich, a must-have if you would want to, you know, change your perspective about money, about life, about like your mindset, and how to attract greatness. The next one is The Psychology of Money. This one, can you see it? Yeah, this one. I purchased it on March. So I picked it up on those, if you go through CBD, Nairobi, the bookshops the book places that you usually see, they have a lot of books, yeah, and they usually sell them at like 500 shillings, others 600, 1000, depending on, like, I don't know. So this is another book that teaches you about money. If you want to know more about money, you'll come to realize you need to save up. You need to start thinking about abundance and not poverty. And yeah, it has taught me how to save, and like not even how to, but the importance of saving, and like how your relationship with money really matters. And by relationship, I mean like how you see money. Like, do you feel the abundance of it, or do you feel the scarcity of it? You know, all that really matters. That book is a very good book if you would want to, you know, learn more about money. And I realized when I read that book, there's a way I started viewing money, and like knowing that money is for me, and I am attracted to money, and it's in abundance. And you just see, like, it just comes, it starts coming. Like, yeah, there's something with your psychology related to the relationship with your money. So the next one, a very famous book, very famous, Atomic Habits. This, I don't even know, everybody, I actually, that's the reason why I picked this book, because I was like, everybody reads this book. Like, I see all, like, most of the social media influencers, most of the people even online, like even people who read books, they're like Atomic Habits. And I was like, this was my like my fourth book. Yeah, this was like my fourth book, and I picked it up because I was curious. I wanted to know why is that everybody wants to read the book, you know, like Atomic Habits. And yeah, so it's based on like different stories showing you how like small things accumulated at the end can like bring up greater and newer habits, and like it's the small things that matter, and like you need to start small and like changes in anything. And yeah, it just shows you how to track your habits, where to begin on changing maybe a bad habit to a good habit. Yeah, it's a good book. I can highly recommend for sure. It's a good book. It's a good one. And again, you can find a copy or like the original. They all are available. Okay, this book, I don't even understand why I bought it. Okay, my hair. Sell like crazy. I was at that time where I've recently opened my shop and I'm like, I want to sell. So I just went and I was like, sell like crazy. This is so attractive. But I didn't like this book. Like, I just didn't like it. Like, I couldn't even wait to finish it. Although I picked one thing or two from it, which is the important thing, right? I literally like didn't enjoy it that much. I don't know, it's because this one is kind of different from like all these others, because these others have like stories and like people's life and history of how they moved from one point to another. This one is more of like marketing and like how to post stuff and all that. It's a good book if you want to up your marketing skills or like email, and then I realized it's really strong on like email marketing. I don't know why, but yeah, we go to the next. Oh, this one, I'm gonna leave this. This is gonna be my last. So this is the other book I've not started yet. I was gifted this one. I was given to read and I've not started it. It's by Robert Kiyosaki, if you know him. Rich Dad Poor Dad. Yep, he's the author of this one too. I can't wait to read this one. And I've also not read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it's in the house somewhere. This is another book that I have also not started reading, the 80-20 principle. Like, I was really attracted towards like wanting to know what does the 80-20 principle mean, and it's by Richard Koch. I've not started reading it, so I can't review that. Oh, another book, Ego is the Enemy. I feel like everybody should read this book. Everybody like should read this book. By Ryan Holiday. It's one of the best books that I've read. I feel like I need to repeat it. It's such a good book. It talks about like how ego is the cause of a lot of things in our life. Like, everything is centered through ego, and even in ways you couldn't imagine. Like, you couldn't. When I read this book, I started even seeing how people, like, I started seeing this, like, the difference in people, like in everybody. Even when you talk to me, I'm like, that's ego talking. Even me, when I talk at times, I'm like, that's ego talking. That's ego thinking. That's, like, this book, oh my god, so mind-blowing. And it also has stories of like how other people either lost all of their wealth and like cause of ego, and how others like built their wealth without ego. So it's one of the best books that I can tell you to, if you see it somewhere, pick it up. It's gonna make you even see the speck in your own eye. Like, you say that person is wrong, but you also there's something you're doing. Like, ego runs all of us without even knowing. Imagine. Not even jealousy, not even lust, not even like ego. Ego is the enemy. Go pick that book. the last, these two, let me come. Okay, so okay, my last two books. Oh, there's another one that I'm reading called The Secret. Oh my goodness, kindly please, if you have an opportunity and you find a copy of that book, go with it. Start reading that book. It will literally change your way of thinking and like how you see life, your relationship with money. I'm not yet done with the movie. Sorry, I'm not yet done with the book yet, but I feel like it's really a good book that I think everybody, and I mean everybody, should get their hands on. Yeah. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Let me tell you something. Robin Sharma, oh my god, for real, one of the best sellers. I have not been reading books for years, but Robin Sharma, for the two books that I've read of him, like not of him, by him, I'm sorry, him as the author, oh, breathtaking. Like, this book is so small, but it gives what it needs to give. And I recommend you to go get a copy of this book and read it. I've finished it and I'm rereading it again. I wanna read it even though it's 5 times. I don't mind. Like, I wanna repeat this book over and over again. I feel like it's really, I don't even know what lessons I can tell you, because I feel like you just need to go read it. You need to go get it. Robin Sharma, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, one of the best stories I've ever read. Go take this book and read it. I like the simplicity. I like the fact that he knows how to bring the intended message to the ground. Like, I don't know how he does it, but he knows how to, and I love that. So this is one of my best books, and wow, just wow. Like, a must read. Go read this book and then you comment down below. If you find it, even buy a copy, read, please. And my final book is still by Robin Sharma, The 5 a.m. Club. I got this book first before I got the Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. This one I was attracted by the 5 a.m. Club. At that time I hadn't read Robin Sharma, to be honest, so I didn't know like he's a good author. But this book made me even so eager to start reading this book. And funny enough, when I bought this book, I was gifted this book. I was like, oh my god, by Robin Sharma, I want that book. Anything by Robin Sharma, kindly please send my way. I'm gonna read that book, because I love that author. Maybe he's one of my best, yet, because I've not even, I feel like I like the fact that my first 5 months in like reading books has been, and I'm like getting to understand my type of books, my type of authors, and like what I'm inclined more towards. Because there's some books, yes, they are self-help, but I'm just not giving, I just can't read any book. Okay, yeah, but I like books that I'm recommended. Like, if somebody who has read books like tells me, I feel like you need to read this book, let me tell you, I will go search for that book, because I feel like maybe you saw I really needed it and there's something that I really need to get from that book. I'm willing to read. So yeah, at this point in my life, I wouldn't mind if I get gifts as books. Like, I just wouldn't mind. Such a good book and you feel like this is a good read for you, or you'll get something from this, I would love that. Like, I would love that. Yeah, and basically, the 5 a.m. Club, it teaches you more on like how waking up early and starting your morning really sets your day and how you see and view life. And basically, yeah, this is a book that I would really recommend. Please go read it. This book will change your life.
This books to read. Hey, you've been reading a lot.
Yeah, I'm a genius.
Read.
Nifunge mlango?
Don't read too many books,
Okay.
or else your mind will get crazy.
Okay. I usually catch myself these days if like I sorry, if like maybe I wake up late because I'm like, I have read this book and I know how important it is to like own your morning and like, you know, be the author of your own story. A lot of things that I have read here, I've implemented them, and some I'm still trying to implement them, like consistency, that waking up early thing, because your sleep can lie to you. So early in the morning, hey yo, it can be a struggle at times, but I feel like it's always a learning curve in life. Like every day is a learning curve. Just because I messed up yesterday, today I have an ability to, you know, learn and like rewind and do it better, you know. And yeah, those are the books that I've read so far. If there's any book you would want to recommend me, kindly please do so under the comment section. And if you know me and maybe there's a book that you've read that you'd want to share with me or like exchange with me, I wouldn't mind. One thing is for sure, reading books really helps you see life different, and like you wouldn't be stuck. Like if you want answers, they're always in books, and they will open your mind, and you'll see that other people who have been through what you've been through or what you're going through right now, and you will see how they went out of that situation, you know, and you'll apply it in your life, and you know, and it might work or it might not. It's all about trial and error. You pick what works for you and then you leave what doesn't, and basically that's it. Kindly subscribe to my channel, like, share, and yeah, bye.